Quincy Jones, man, the production is crazy. Vocal production was bananas. It was nuts all the way around. Barry White came in like God on the microphone. Hear that nigga?
Ooh. Wait, when did this song come out?
Oh, God damn.
Is this pre like Michael?
This is like early 80s, probably late 70s.
Ooh. What do y'all think about this?
You like it? I love it.
Ooh. Was this like a movie or anything? Or was this? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Heat Check Podcast.
Oh, that's how we coming in on it, huh? Oh, wow. Nice.
We just come in on it. Who's singing right now? It says Barry White, Al B. Before we get iTunes out of here. iTunes gonna get us out of here.
Yeah, right.
YouTube gonna get us out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Heat Check Podcast. We're here a day late. A lot of technical issues.
Whole lot of shit.
I'm trying to take a deep breath.
You deserve it.
We were supposed to record yesterday. We didn't record yesterday because of sound shit. I'm trying to get my shit together. Stephanie's been pretty much been giving me shit for 24
We should have came in with Through the Wire. We should Through the Wire. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what your life has been for the last 48 hours. Been through the wires, dog, for sure.
Oh my gosh, and I have a whole other level of nervousness because the sound technician was in front of me.
Yes, sir.
You know, a fellow, a legend, a DJ
sound mechanic
that I look up to as a human being, as a DJ, as a creative is right here. We got Griff Gotti with us. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. What's up, guys?
Finally made it. Yeah, man.
We're
doing good, man. I'm good. I'm glad the podcast is on and we're going. And Irene's here with the camera and we're here with the sound and shit.
The soundboard is on point right now. I'm telling you, I'm coming for it.
Yes. Give us your soundboard intro, please.
Yes.
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome, soundboard.
Yeah. What up?
Actually,
I'm excited to have Griff here, bro. We're gonna get into some shit.
Too, man.
He doesn't know yet, but I'm gonna put him on the spot on some things.
I think I'm gonna put him on the spot too.
Yeah, for sure. We got to, man. You're our guest. I think you're our second guest, right? And the first one we didn't get the gang up on, but this, pause. But yeah.
Let's go.
Who's the wackest DJ in Southwest Florida? Top lowest 5 of play.
Rawr.
Ooh, DJ Tiger Raw. You weren't even gonna bring that up?
No. I didn't know he was saying
let's wait a minute. Let's do it. Let's address the elephant in the room right now. What happened, bruh? What happened?
Homie just got salty because he wasn't putting in no leg work. He wanted all the fame and he didn't do anything on the back end.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And yeah, because you stay silent. You stay silent for the most part. I mean, you weren't.
For the most part, I ain't got nothing. I know what I did for homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I showed him the ropes.
Yeah.
He didn't take the lessons. He wanted to do it his own way. Okay, homie. Do you?
You gotta pay your dues, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just not trying to follow after a nigga that just doesn't get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could give you the gems, and it's right there in front of you, and you do what you got to do with it. If you don't, that's on you. It ain't on me. But I'm not gonna keep on going after you, telling you need to do this, and this when you have something else in mind.
So what's the history there? So you guys were working together at some point? You were showing him?
He came to me and asked me to show him how to play. So I was like, yeah, fine. I'll show you how to play. Whatever. But he wanted to jump to advanced lessons when he couldn't get the beginning shit done right. So I'm trying to show you how to blend, but you want to learn how to crab scratch, turn around and mix behind your back when you don't got the basics down. So stay over there, B.
What do you think about DJ culture here? Is it really hard to get to get started? I mean, his position, I think it was like he says there's not a lot of opportunity, or that are there gatekeepers for DJing?
No, you make the opportunity. Not the places. You can make your opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure that when I moved to the area, I had to start all over again. What I had in New York going, I put in legwork. I know what I have to do. I'm going to have to jump behind some other DJ who has the area on lock and learn to run that. That's what I did with Double O. It's just a process.
Yeah.
And that's for everybody. And it's just, how much time you're willing to invest.
Yeah.
Free time that you're willing to invest.
It's 10,000 hours. Like 10,000 hours, right? You can only become a master if you put in that time.
And that's not just for the craft's sake. That's how much legwork you put behind it as well.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that's what a lot of these young cats don't know. That's what homie didn't really grasp. He was expecting a dollar amount when he didn't do enough legwork to even accumulate to what he wanted.
Yeah.
You know, don't talk to me about paper. When I did gigs for free for years before I even got nothing.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna get to my level if you don't want to put in the work that I did.
Oh, you've been out here for how many generations, bro? I mean, not even like that. Not even
how many years? Just generations.
Yeah, I mean, deadass. I mean, like since I've been in high school through college, and I'm 30, so like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen Griff. Griff's been out here.
I've been around for
generations.
A while, man.
Generations.
Yeah, I mean, I'm old too, nigga.
Put it this way. I've been over 20 plus years spinning. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sure. So between New York and down here. So it's time. But anyway, I showed him back to what we were saying. I showed him. And then we went forward. I was like, all right, you do you, try and do it. And then I still try to get him things here and there.
Right.
But the person is the flaw. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can have the talent all day, but if your person is suspect, it's not gonna get you anywhere with what else you trying to push.
Yeah. So did you pay Manny to make that video, the Aurora video?
That shit was hilarious. What'd you think about that? That's a real answer.
That was Manny on the strike. I swear, what homie did on just that video alone, he got a whole city to jump him in one instant. I never seen it. Was real. I seen so many people just throwing hate at homie.
For sure.
But you throwing hate on people who tried to make the city move.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, because I saw it because Jordy, shouts out to Jordy, posted something, and then I was like, oh shit, 128 comments?
Yeah, it was lit.
I followed the feed, and I have no problem with anybody in the situation, but it was just like crazy to see.
Well, back to how that whole thing started from a DJ's perspective, Jordy, there's nothing wrong with Jordy saying that he wants to be one of the hottest DJs in Miami. To me, I'm thinking, you know what? Go ahead, do that. More power to you. You need to have that in your mind, and you need to speak it in order for it to be.
For sure.
So, and then when you see Tiger come in on it, and he's like, yeah, or throwing shade because his father owns a club here, and he's saying the only way that he's going to be able to own a club is somewhere else. That's the only way he's going to get in. And like, that's shade there too. Yeah. And I wasn't even going to get involved, but he was throwing shots at Showtime because Showtime was supporting Jordy. Oh, yeah. So it was kind of like a stream of like where it went down.
So I want to get into more like your history and stuff, DJing and here, but what we're gonna do when we usually have a host, because we usually don't have hosts. The guests, but only guest we've had is Chris Daniels. But what we want to do is that we're gonna throw a bunch of topics out. I know you've been in the cave hiding and DJing, cave hiding, but we're gonna but we're gonna talk through a bunch of topics locally and kind of nationwide, and if you have any hot takes, you could kind of go with it. So, all right. But I definitely want to talk more about like that thing that Jay was talking about, your legacy here and what you're doing and what you're gonna do. Okay. But we go get into some fuckery first.
Wait. You sponsors?
Oh yeah. We will. Okay. Yeah. Shouts out to our sponsors, Narrative Coffee. Well, first off, Jay, you were the one that were going deep diving into Griff Gotti already out the gate.
I had. Yeah.
Let me start the podcast.
I wanted to get that shit off the top, bro. Facebook want to know, bro. Like,
hey Griff, how you doing? So everything with Tiger.
Yeah.
Right now.
Clickbait Jay, bro.
My fault. I didn't know that was going there. I realized where we really were going.
I was trying to.
I let it happen organically. That was a difference. We good.
Thank you to our sponsors. We're 10 minutes in. Thank you so much, Narrative Coffee. Shouts out to them if you guys want some good coffee that tells a story, that it has meaning and tastes really good and actually curated. Hey, for you guys in different types of taste, bold, light, all that good stuff. Make sure you go check them out. NarrativeCoffeeRoasters.com. Or you can just DM through Instagram or Facebook or anything, that good stuff. They'll hit you back up. Also, one of our sponsors, Millennial Brewing Company. Thank you guys so much. Amber and Kyle, you guys killing it. Make sure you go check them out. They're on Royal Palm Avenue in downtown Fort Myers. Brewery culture is growing, and we want to make sure that you guys go check out one of the best breweries in town.
Best.
You ever been to Millennial?
No.
Bro, is it because you're not a millennial or?
No. Oh. No. Yeah, I'm I'm not a millennial.
Your generation.
Y'all see it at a complete different level than I do. I'm like y'all over there.
Wait, Griff, do you drink beer? Like, are you a beer drinker or are you like a Hennessy?
Rum
and Red Bull.
Hennessy's not me. I'm a Bacardi guy.
Bacardi?
Yeah. And then beer, Red Stripe,
Yeah.
Guinness.
So you don't like
Heineken.
drink like IPAs?
Not really.
Yeah.
Every
No,
once in
you
a
the
while.
only nigga that drink IPAs.
I'd be like, it's the
Those
most
are
like
nasty.
hipster thing. I'd be like, yo, let me just get an IPA, man. It don't even matter. Just get an IPA.
It tastes like crap, but
Yeah.
you still
And one of the
get it.
first times we did a show at is that Old Soul. It was a bunch of black people, whatever. And they were like, yo, where's the drinks at? I'm like, yeah, it's all right there. Like, nah, it's
What
not.
is that?
What
What
that?
is that?
Right here, these 7.
Steph, are you a beer drinker?
A big drinker?
Like beer drinker. I know you're a big drinker.
I'm not a big drinker.
Beer drinker.
I like sours
Yeah.
and ciders. I don't really drink IPAs. They're nasty and they taste like toast.
And you like it's like 200 calories for a beer. But anyways, thank y'all. Shout out to the sponsors. We're here. Man, a lot has happened. We had an extra day to wait for some more shit to happen, and it did, luckily. So,
Right.
Did a lot happen this week?
I don't think so.
Not really.
You feel like? Yeah, we don't have a long list today.
No, we
So
really don't.
we could deep dive wherever we go. We could
Yes.
go on J tangents.
Yeah. Oh no, we will.
All right. First thing we'll talk about. I guess I want to know this. Here's my 2 questions. How is Tekashi 6ix9ine and Akademiks not get like shot to fade with somebody yet? How has no one caught them sleep?
Well, Tekashi's gonna get his head bust wide open eventually.
think
He
so?
already did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He just got robbed, right?
Well, I mean,
He got
that's
robbed.
kind of peculiar because I just saw him like pretty much in his old hood or somewhere just recently with fans, and he didn't have a scratch on his face. So, and he was riding around with cops then too.
What's the news story? So there's like multiple different stories. The police just came out and said the story is true, and then actually not to be like, don't take it lightly. People are trying to kill Tekashi, but Tekashi supposedly was kidnapped and taken somewhere,
Pistol
obviously
whipped.
robbed, pistol whipped, and now you see the guy on Instagram with his chain. And
I did see the guy with his chain, but I haven't seen pictures of him. Well, I mean, aside from on the stretcher, he was on the stretcher. But literally, unless if that was an old clip,
They
he
said
was
there's
somewhere.
camera footage.
They said it was
Really?
an inside job, so.
Well, Tekashi said it was an inside job.
Did he?
Yeah, Tekashi said it was an inside job. But my thing is, it seems like a publicity stunt. No matter what, it's the same
Yeah.
day what drops. Nicki Minaj song.
Right, right.
It just doesn't.
Publicity stunt.
Yeah.
He just has great
He wasn't
timing.
beat up enough, in my
You
opinion.
know, it sucks that we gotta revolve around this, but not his bars.
Yeah.
I
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Like we're never
Which-
really talking about his song.
In his defense, his songs are hard. I think
What's
they're
your
hard.
favorite? What's your favorite Tekashi 6ix9ine song on the record?
It's Billy. It's the first song. That and
first one
Gummo.
he
The
did?
first two. The
Gummo?
first two right when you no, not Gummo. Billy.
Yeah.
The one where he's like whole squad full of fucking killers. I'm a killer. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great that was a great video too.
Yeah, I
mean,
couldn't tell you one word he said in
Oh.
any of his
Because
raps.
he's just
But it's like-
yelling the
It's
whole
not.
time.
No, it's just the
He got
fact
the
that it's not
stiffy and the
memorable.
iffy.
Memorable.
And the Jiffy.
I think it's the energy. I really do. I mean, I don't ride from super.
Get up in their face. Talk your shit.
it's that
Let
shit.
your nuts
I wonder if
crack,
he has
These
cough
niggas
drops
is
when he
running out
records
they
this shit.
fucking
'cause
mouth,
this-
man. Follow
nigga's voice is
protocol.
wild.
Get in they
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
chest.
And and weirdly enough, his new song it doesn't sound anything like this Tekashi.
No, not at all.
We make niggas bleed blood.
Do you ever drop? Would you ever drop this in your class?
And I haven't. And it's not, the thing is like I have this.
I can
And
mix
I
this with
pass
a
it
Meek Mill
straight.
song.
All full fucking killers. I'm a killer too. Says shots.
Would you be a backup rapper for 6ix9ine?
For 6ix9ine, nah.
Like his Spliff Star?
Nah, I could
No.
not. No.
Nah, but still, that was even good though.
Yeah.
Like who would be a backup for
Who would
6ix9ine?
be- Who would be a backup? Onyx.
Treyway, the guy that I think that's
Treyway?
I think that's
You
who.
said
Wait,
Onyx.
Treyway's a person?
Onyx. I think Treyway's a person.
Treyway's not a
I think that's his
person.
manager or
No,
some shit. I mean, that's what I've seen.
Treyway's a person?
I think
I
so.
thought it was like a blood call or something. Like,
I don't
Treyway!
know. I mean, I don't know for sure, bro. I fucking don't. I mean, listen, like, for what it's worth, he's entertaining, bro. That's the only reason, like, I don't
So-
take him serious. Nobody thinks he. I don't.
So pushing it further, what was the issue with him and Vic Mensa?
Oh, so Vic Mensa. Okay, so
that's right.
Vic. Well, first off, the thing that Vic Mensa is addressing is something that's very old. It's a Chicago thing. Vic Mensa gets on social media and says like, "Hey, I don't like the way you handled when you were in Chicago." Blah blah blah. Then 6ix9ine gets out and says, suck my dick with your mother's lips.
Oh, okay.
So first off, anytime you say
Treyway.
another man to suck your dick,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother thing. Like,
It's
you better,
fighting words.
Yeah, you
Bring
gotta
your
kill.
mom.
Treyway.
Bring a knife or a gun because we're about to, And then you talk about my mom in the same sentence. So Vic Mensa gets on more calmly than I expected. It was like, pretty much said, I want to fight you. Like, let's fist fight, a fisticuffs.
But Vic Mensa didn't only mention him. It was also Akademiks.
So he said,
why did you put both of them in there? What was Akademiks' problem?
Well, him and Akademiks have had a long-standing had a long-standing history.
But
I mean,
But he's son them on Everyday Struggle.
But this time,
This
what was
time-
the beef?
It wasn't the beef.
I don't think they cleared
because
up from last time.
Akademiks covers all this shit, right? So
Yeah.
Akademiks went on his YouTube channel, posted a video about the back and forth between 6ix9ine and Vic. Vic Mensa does a video this time and was like, yo, first off, 6ix9ine, we fighting.
Yeah.
And second off, Akademiks, you're still a bitch and I still want to fight you. So it's like, because in Akademiks, if you listen to any of his stories, he clowns Vic Mensa like he has no fear. Yeah. I just don't know how Akademiks is not afraid for his life. Like, how is Tekashi or Akademiks, people like that, how are they not fucking like
Dead?
I'm afraid of one person's beef with me. I'm like, yo, am I gonna have to always fight somebody? Like,
Yeah.
Because people aren't dying off of industry shit yet. It'll take one, and I think everybody's gonna zip up everything. Everything's gonna come backwards, and everybody will be a little bit more peace.
But
somebody's catching
you had
somewhere
an
on the
important
back
question
end.
though.
That's true.
Because you said, why are we talking about the music? But
We are so involved in their drama that we're missing.
But
the
do you
music.
need the drama now as a new artist? Obviously, if you're Jay, if
No,
you're
you
Drake,
don't.
you don't need drama. But can your music really take you that far? Like, if you're just a new one of these new rappers.
It should be able to.
Isn't the new rappers all built on fan base?
That's what I would think.
But they're doing something other than music that's getting them that fan base.
That's not true.
I don't
Not
think
for
so.
all
All right,
of
so
them.
Not for all of
I
them.
don't think so.
Except for Russ, who everybody clowns because he, you know what I'm saying?
But
he puts out consistent music and done nothing else.
But
Like,
Russ's shit, all his drama outside of
he had fans before drama.
okay,
See, that's what I'm saying. Like they're
but to the
making
high
it
level,
off of
to the
their-
high level, to the make
But
it.
but all it takes is for you to have that number, and then you're at the high level.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even
Yeah.
need all that other bullshit.
Yeah, I think what's more fun to talk about is Tekashi because he's
Yeah,
he
'cause
could
he's
die next week.
Is
Yeah.
6ix9ine?
you know, like-
If 6ix9ine were
I
not
think
to do
everybody's looking at 6ix9ine because they're wondering when are we gonna see a tombstone.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
waiting for
that's
you waiting
about
for
it.
You know what I mean?
Mayweather to get knocked out.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy his music,
Like the 50 and Lloyd
Yeah,
shit. We're looking to see what's gonna happen with
that's
him.
pretty much it. Yeah, he's 50. He's 50 all over
Who's
again.
gonna throw the first fish?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 50 was out here doing the same type of, pretty much the same exact shit to people when he first came out, and then he just backed it up with hit after hit after hit. And
So how
smart
good
moves.
is Tekashi's music without the antics? From 1 to 10. Like,
I told you my take. Everybody else doesn't seem to
Number
agree
one
with me.
fan right there.
Steph, you like Tekashi?
Well, Fifi's hard too, and it sounds nothing like that screaming
I like
that shit.
Fifi a lot
You
because
like
he's
Fifi?
not screaming
He's
in
not
it.
screaming.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
You're gonna have to pull up Fifi.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's a great song. It's brand new. It came out like a couple days ago.
No, I do, but it's not the Tekashi that we know. This is the whole like.
That goes to his genius, bro.
Yeah.
This guy might be
I just
a marketing
don't like
genius.
his style of rapping.
Yeah, I fuck with it. Bro. It rides. It's like it hits like number 1 on everything, but then again, everything kind of.
Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. It's not bad. His other shit, he's just screaming too much for me. Like,
Yeah.
yo, homie, I could hear you. You know, tone down a little.
But
But-
he was doing everything extra. at
Would
that
we
point.
say that about
Yeah.
Onyx or like?
We did,
they-
but we didn't listen to Onyx either. Really.
What? You didn't listen to Slam?
So you did. I mean,
See, but
you
nah, you
asking
can't
if I
even
listened
say
to Slam?
You can't even
Like-
say that. Then what else from Onyx have you heard that
Yeah,
you
that's-
can call
I
off
like
that?
the Slam remix. I don't even know that.
I like
can't
Sticky
do that.
Fingers verse on Amityville.
There
Like
you
that's
go.
about
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Like,
You can't even call it.
They
You
used
can't
that
even
beat.
call it.
They used one of his beats in 8 Mile.
No.
Yeah, I
One
mean,
of the
exactly. Nah,
Nah.
it ain't happening.
I'm playing,
yeah, one of his beats there, right? You're like, that's it. That's number 3. That's all I know too.
Yo, in a month, will we be talking about this nigga?
No, but he'll get yes because he'll do something else.
You think.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
But his music won't. His drama was lit.
The NYPD said something. They put out a statement saying like it's very sad. We're very scared for him because he's built his career off of this. So he's gonna need to keep. It's crazy that the NYPD is like so attentive to his career. Like that they know that.
Well,
Griff,
they've been a part of hip hop.
He's
since
number
they
2 on the charts, man. He ain't going nowhere. Number 2 on the chart.
He's in a song with Nicki Minaj.
What chart?
I mean, what? Pull up. You just told me he was number 1 on what chart? The Billboard charts, right?
Everybody hit number. Everyone hit number 1 really quick, but they hit number 1 on Spotify, iTunes, like everything. Nicki Minaj posted it. Nicki Minaj posts everything she does in the world, but she posts.
But Tekashi was doing pretty decent numbers.
No, that's good. With the big.
They both won on that one.
The biggest female artist in the world. You do a song with that's place in your career. I mean, why not?
Nah,
but
I don't think we're getting rid of Tekashi.
Okay,
I don't think.
Let's talk about Floyd versus 50 because 50 Cent reminded me of a Tekashi at some point in his career.
No,
even all of his career is all mostly about trolling.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
50 Cent
50's
been one of the first trolls.
50
of hip-hop.
built his career on that. Destroyed Ja Rule just because he thought Ja Rule could harmonize better than him, and then he went out and did the same damn thing.
Yeah,
and took his shine. Ja Rule's pissed, but whatever. Back to what you're talking about with 50. So what? He's got issues with Floyd for over his what? Baby moms?
I don't know. What's
I
the
have
issue?
no idea. Like we need to read an interview.
No. It's not. It's Floyd Mayweather. What happened was, all right. So Floyd and 50 have gone back and forth already before.
Yeah.
So
they squashed it. They came back.
But then they get back on. Something's about to happen. Someone's about to drop something. Floyd's about to announce something because it only happens when Power's back on.
Yeah.
And 50,
yeah.
But
I
pretty
didn't
much
even think about that.
They were just.
That's
I don't
true.
know exactly how it started, but they were going back and forth on social media. 50's talking. Floyd's literally exposing 50 because 50 and Floyd were like good friends, so they have a lot of dirt on each other. Yeah. So I mean, if you've seen the memes, like Floyd pretty much exposed 50 with his wife, with his kid saying, his baby mama and his kid saying that his kid don't even fuck with you, which I guess we kind of already assume.
Yeah. Right.
But it's just like I think this. Here's the thing. My thing is this: how do you know today when you're being trolled and when it's actually beef? Is everything a troll now? Like,
but I'm saying the man's business like that's deep personal shit that they shared with one another. You know what I mean? And 50 just don't give a fuck. He's a street. She's a street dude.
Yo, both these guys don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, they're putting out some disrespect.
Some shit like this is believable to me.
And here's the thing: is that people jump in, people laugh, and then they make up, and then they're cool, and everybody that got in between is now like casualties of war, but they're cool again, and we're gonna do a fight together, and I just don't know. I don't know. Whenever I see a beef, even with the Drake and Pusha T thing, Kanye, Taylor Swift, when you realize that a lot of these people are on the same labels, working with the same people, and you go, did y'all just text each other and let's beef?
Probably.
Real quick? Like that's how I want to know, because it seems like I can't even tell now who's trolling.
I feel like people with that kind of money don't have a lot of people to talk to, so they always revert back to people who do have the money that they got. Yeah. So that they could kind of make sense of it all.
I don't know, man.
I honestly think it's a marketing gig. I think 50 has always done really well with confrontation. I think that's his whole bread and butter, and doing it with one of his best friends who's a fighter who has absolutely no intentions of wanting to do anything really stupid because of the amount of money he has. Yeah, it's just a nice strategic move.
Is it safe to say that hip hop is just WWE?
Yeah, yo.
I would say that it. I mean,
agree with that.
We can make a case that it's always been.
Yeah.
Always
yes.
Been, right.
Yeah.
100%.
But no, I feel like it wasn't when like Tupac and Biggie were like, killing each other. That was real.
That was real.
I mean, that's real. That's not wrestling.
Well, but Tupac also did musical theater. And did some. He was
in the arts. He was in the arts.
He was everything to everybody. But
and people did die in the WWE too. People jumped off cages.
Sometimes they get real.
Sometimes you jump off the cage, you kind of fuck up.
I think no matter what, I take it as entertainment, and I try to not let it affect me too much. Like don't get in this area, but like. I think it's fun to watch. I think that's the reason why a lot of people come together.
I think Malik feels lied too. He's like,
I just don't know what to trust anymore. I don't even like
it doesn't matter.
Friends, even on social media, like even like when someone posts like if they like something, I'm like, is this sarcastic? Like, is this a troll?
What's wrong with
Because I
you?
want to like
It's
this.
okay.
You know, I troll people a lot too. I like the Iggy Azalea thing.
my
I do
God.
think Iggy Azalea has a dope song, but I was
okay.
last
She
episode.
doesn't,
I want to
though.
apologize. I hyped up Iggy.
Next.
and it was just
Negative
funny.
3 Malik points.
And then one day later, he was sick of the song.
All right. Speaking of trolls, I want to know.
All right.
R. Kelly puts out 19 minutes
A
song.
19. Did anybody listen to that?
I
No.
listened to the first 6 minutes.
Is R. Kelly? All right. Stephanie, what did you take of? What is your take on the song? Because I haven't listened to the whole thing at all. I listened to clips.
What did he used this one word over and over again? I think he was saying like he either apologizes. I think he was saying like I apologize for blah blah blah. I apologize for blah blah. And,
Steph, you listen to this 19-minute song?
No, I listened to 6 minutes.
She listened,
of
listened,
it.
and then she
And
listened
then
to Trapped in the Closet, part 1 through 100.
So this is what? This is addressing his sex camp?
Yeah, his like all the allegations against him.
Him
So.
peeing on bitches?
No. So
Yeah,
so what he
and
does,
the-
it's really tactful.
I'm just saying. Like,
You think it's tactful?
Because what he does is he's saying, it's like when OJ said, if I would have done it. Because what he's saying in the song goes, I admit it that I'm a great motherfucker. You know, it's like he's saying, I admit it. That's something else. So he's kind of fucking with you because you're like, oh, you admit it, but he's like that I'm a great singer. I admit it. That I do, like I make mad money, you know.
So this is the song to the Players Ball from Dave
It pretty
Chappelle's
much
show.
was. It pretty much was. And then his song is the extension.
Bro, all right, let's
I
let's
pee
check
on
it out.
you.
Let's check it out. I wanna piss on you. Yes, I do.
Man, R. Kelly.
All right,
R. Kelly, man.
I feel like I'm supporting R. Kelly right now.
Yeah, let it
I
rock.
have some imperfect ways. I admit I helped so many people.
Yeah, we're giving him money. We're giving R. Kelly plays.
I admit it was so hard to focus. I
See?
didn't go to classes.
He's fucking with us.
I dropped out of school.
He's fucking with us, bro.
Yeah, because he's gonna tell us about all the shit that went wrong in his past life. But we ain't talking about like all the way when you was a kid, B. That's
Talk
your
about the
fuck
pee,
up.
nigga.
We're talking about when you started peeing on bitches.
Talk
And
about
dating Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
That shit was
How
trash.
did we get?
bro.
How
What are you
did
talking about?
how did we let him get away with that?
And we all did. We was like, all right, nigga, because you was cool. You came out with 12 play. You bumping and
I mean,
grinding.
he got
We tryna
classic
get
those,
it.
bro.
That's why he did it. Then we found out, he was like, oh, word.
But we let niggas hide in plain sight. This nigga said he's
Yeah.
called himself the Pied Piper.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know? Do you know what the Pied Piper is?
No.
A nigga. All right, the Pied Piper. The official. It's literally a old story of a guy named the Pied Piper who
Wasn't it Rats?
Who'd come into town. I think so.
And flute.
He would play the flute.
and Rats would follow.
No, it's the kids, little boys and girls would follow him.
Rats.
It's right. All right, it's the
Rug
analogy,
rats.
Griff.
Rug rats. Yo, what you mean?
Well, I
He
mean,
would play
R.
the flute.
Kelly made, I believe,
Age ain't nothing but a
I
number.
Can,
Age
he made,
ain't-
I believe I can fly.
Yeah,
it
he
ain't
did.
nothing but
So
a
it's tough.
number, and he's screaming it into the mic.
We
He's
should do a
telling us.
mashup of I believe I can fly, and H ain't nothing but a number right behind
Oh.
it.
So, Griff, you've been DJing for a while. If you played "Step in the Name of Love,"
Yeah, we all gonna dance.
Nigga,
Black
will
people
you
are
step-
gonna,
yeah, for
black
sure.
people are gonna unite and dance and look past him peeing on bitches.
Nigga, I watched at
This
least 5 Trapped in the
remix
Closet.
to ignition, hiding fresh out the kitchen.
Every
Look,
white,
you just did it
black-
right there. You just look past all his fuckery
That's it, bro.
just by doing that.
So does music?
tough, man.
So you have to be really great for you. The greater you are in music or your talent, the more shit you can do outside of the music.
Pretty much. Yo, they boycotted R. Kelly when he came out this last time
No, for
for
sure.
doing what he was doing. They said, no, we're never going to play his music. What are they doing right now?
19 minutes.
19 minutes
song.
worth.
Yo, I mean, I think he just didn't, and I'm not wishing anything bad upon him, but he just didn't die fast enough because Michael got away with his allegations. He would have got out of here and he would have made I Believe I Can Fly. People would have said he was a legend.
Jay,
I'm telling you.
You gotta
cold.
die.
I'm telling you,
gotta
bro.
die before. You
I'm
go to
telling
trial.
you that if he would have died 5 years ago, he would have left with a better legacy, right?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Like 5, 10 years
absolutely.
ago.
Yeah.
Right? Like
That's
niggas
so
would
fucked
have.
up.
Well,
And that fucked up though?
was
That's
so
so
fucked
whack
up.
because he's made great fucking
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
Well, Tupac, like even XXX, like people that die, like in their prime, even though they did a bunch of fucked up shit. Because you know what? I think, and RIP, you know, God bless the dead, XXX. I feel like his shit would have kept coming back, and they would have got him the fuck. They almost did. They kicked him off Spotify.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Right? That shit is coming back. That was coming back to him early. But guess what? By the time he could go to trial for any of all that bullshit,
And all of his
he's dead. He's a legend.
You know how many memes would have been of that nigga, and like they would have just and hey, rest in peace to the dead. But I'm just saying, like, if those allegations would have to be true,
bro,
nobody would have given the respect.
How many
that
great
he
people
probably
you
has
hear
right
about,
now.
like MLK was cheating on his wife, prostitutes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
If MLK was still alive during the Me Too movement, what would happen?
Yeah.
You don't think that? You don't think?
That's awkward.
You don't. I'm just
his
saying.
whole legacy would be shot
That's
down.
what I'm saying. So you gotta die right after you do some great shit. Which is why I'm still not great yet. I don't want to die yet.
Yo, can't die. We got work to do.
Yeah, going out in a blaze of glory though.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
might as well do it like fire and not just die from some disease or anything. Just kill yourself or something. Burn out like yo. People turn up for this nigga from Nirvana, bro.
Yo, turn up.
Kurt
Yeah,
Cobain?
Kurt Cobain. I mean, they go hard for
Niggas
him.
will
Like,
die. For this.
that's so morbid of us. Like,
Yeah, it is.
let's chill out. Let's chill.
We're pretty hard. Let's switch
That's how I
topics.
feel about Bill Cosby.
Let's talk about something nice and fluffy, something that make you feel good, like Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper makes us feel good.
No, he doesn't. Not
Yeah.
Not anymore.
He made a Sesame Street album.
Let's play this-
Yeah, let me hear this because I haven't.
Oh, you
caught
haven't
up
heard
with
this
him.
shit?
No.
Oh,
He made a Sesame album.
No, chill.
He made a soundtrack for the dude.
65th, chill. 65th and whatever that is.
Oh my gosh.
65th and Terrace? No.
Before we play that song though,
And Angleside.
before we play the song, what's your guy? I want to know like where you guys at with Chance. How much of a fan are you guys of Chance?
Steph.
I still like him. I just don't think he's done anything different lately. So I kind of lost interest a little bit. But these 4 songs, I liked one of them.
What's your
out of
favorite
them.
one?
I Need Security.
Let's just do that. Let's do that. Which is I'm surprised that there's cursing in this.
Oh, they took the Jamie Foxx sample.
This shit is hard. This is my favorite song, too.
Yeah,
They just copied me.
I like this too. That is pretty fire.
I ain't no activist, I'm the protagonist. I don't go capping it. I fly solo like one cup in it. Everybody been savages. I just wanna really know how much of Joe shoot at averages.
He's barring on this.
Yeah.
65th and 9th or Ingleson, I'm telling you. Yo, you play this song? It sounds like my man was trying to get placement on the new Lion King soundtrack.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a herd of cattle is behind him. It's just Ingleside every single night. He's like he came into the palace from Aladdin.
Yo, why are you ruined? Like I was already kind
Yo,
of.
now you gotta play this. You gotta play this. You gotta put it on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that song is like so epically Disney. It's great.
What's the name of the song again?
It's 60.
65th.
Oh, 65th Ingleside. Okay.
Yeah, just play that.
Just imagine in the beginning of like
Yeah, I
picking
already
up
see
Simba.
it. Just off of what you just did.
You're a horrible person, Jay.
Yo.
Yeah, you always do
But he's so accurate though.
This is what I do, bro. The guy who paint the picture.
You broke the
I see the cattle.
You destroy the picture.
Oh my God.
I see the cattle, Jay.
Out of nowhere. Swear I know everything's
What are these
be
tracks?
okay.
This is like B-side from
So you know
Pablo.
there's a way
I thought you were gonna
out
say
of nowhere. Swear I know
Think Kanye was
everything's will be
No.
okay. To be okay. There's a way out of nowhere.
These are just old songs he had laying around.
Swear I know everything's
Nah, I think he had
will be okay.
They weren't going on
I
out.
think these might be old. Because he was supposed to drop an album. He said I'm dropping an album. This is like filler.
Swear I know
We gotta talk through this song.
will be okay.
Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of
that's
here.
a good point.
I can spare a rip to get my baby back.
Yeah. Hey.
I just wanna pussy where my baby at. So I don't wake up wonder where my baby at.
Nah.
That intro is
Anyway,
so
take
long.
that. Take that.
pretty
To,
long.
The intro is way too long.
yeah, that
Yo,
was
somebody,
crazy.
I went to shouts out to the Southwest Florida open mic night. Somebody had a really long intro last night. What do you think about long? We gotta stop with the long intros for a live performance.
Yo, what, he came in on a speech or was
Nah,
the
it
song?
was like a
on
good,
the song
or
itself?
just bust something really
16
artistic at the
bars.
beginning, like
Yeah.
a b-boy set, or have a skit, or
Yeah, like
show up and come.
You can't just be
pop
like
lock a little.
do a comic set.
you
do
can't just
some
be like
shit,
yo,
bro,
we here.
Now I'm about to rap for y'all after this pop lock session.
or bring up an easel, start paying, and be like, yo. And
This
then
is
start
my
your
piece.
set. Drop the
Here are
easel,
these
like,
bars.
5 minutes in.
God.
I'm selling this piece afterwards, $100, and then rap. Like,
Yo, I want to switch gears. Did y'all hear about Demi Lavato, man?
Yeah.
Heroin addict, huh?
Jesus.
I heard that it might have not been heroin.
Savage.
What? What's less than heroin? It might have been that.
It might have been
Less than heroin?
But you know what?
There's a lot less than heroin. I mean, hey,
Yeah, so,
yo.
you know,
Griff was crazy. If not heroin, then what? What other drug?
it had to be something
He
else.
came in brutal too. Yeah,
other drugs
heroin.
Heroin. If I'm doing drugs, I'm doing heroin.
Yo, God hates this podcast right now.
It's gotta be that.
I'm gonna
Yo,
say,
check the page.
hey, we praying for you, Demi.
No, absolutely. Like,
No, but no,
we're praying.
I think this is one of the sadder ones
terrible.
because she actually
horrible.
was sober for 6 years. And
You know
so
what
it was
she
a break.
sober from?
what? Alcohol?
Just alcohol, pills, and cocaine.
Living
so
that
her
life.
overdosing on heroin is just wild. To
It's
me.
crazy.
Yeah.
She probably just never had that out in public.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's.
She was probably
When she
doing
went-
it all
she-
this time.
She went to like AA.
How you just go on a heroin binge and that happens? You was doing that before, B.
No,
you don't
for
just
sure. She-
Yeah.
like out of nowhere do heroin.
Demi Lovato looks great.
I mean, you can put me at the right
And
at the
her
right
Instagram
party
and
at the
stuff,
right
like-
moment. I might.
You would never imagine. No, I'm saying like Demi Lovato's like Instagram. You would never have even
But
imagine.
that's what she's always done. She was so good at like keeping it together
Yeah.
for.
Well, she had a
the
song. She just put
camera.
out a song called "Sober." Did you guys see that? I mean, she put
Yes.
out the song called "Sober" like a couple of weeks ago, but it was about how she broke her 6-year sobriety.
Okay.
So she was talking about that, and then here you see a couple weeks later she overdosed.
But no one knew she was like doing hard drugs.
doing hard drugs.
They
Yeah.
just saw a picture of her.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
a
so
drink
when
in
I
her
when I
hand.
heard it, I was like, huh? Really?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's wild.
Well, she's been an addict since she was like 16. She started
Can-
acting when she was like
Can you be
5, I think.
Can you be great and not have this crazy vice? Can you be like that great as an artist or celebrity
I think all creatives dabble a little, whatever level you're at, but some of that opens you up.
I think some of the best artists ever have like an intense personality, which would lead pretty easily to like an obsessive personality.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think like if you're like obsessive about music, and I mean it takes a lot of energy to get to music, you probably do have a couple of not only vices but just a couple of other fucking crazy obsessions or fetishes that you just fucking.
I wish you could take like a stable person who doesn't have all that crazy shit and take what the creatives have and like why can you
just
never
use
be
it.
just like a stable
And
person
straight.
and still be this fucking crazy eclectic artist? Like it's just like it bothers me because I was having a conversation with one of the artists locally. I mean, Chris Daniels actually, we were talking about how, you know, in the process of obsessing over this one thing, whether it's DJing or rapping, whatever your craft is, you obsess over it. You have this crazy, like, fucking insane mentality about it. But at the same time, your personal life can be just fucked. Because in exchange for that greatness. And it's like, for me, I'm always going back and forth. Either I'm taking care of my life really well and my shit is not popping, like my creative shit is not popping, or vice versa.
It's a seesaw, I think. Like I think that's the energy or the risk. There's like a risk for your energy with that, right? Like because you don't know if that's gonna pay off or not. But giving it all, you're putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping that the
Something
bag comes back even more.
back.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It's crazy. I mean,
yeah, you can't be stable and be a creative.
Have you guys listened to
I mean, I
have
don't
you
think
listened
at
to the
all.
Will Smith interview yet?
No,
With
I
Rap
haven't
Radar?
checked
I
it
saw
yet.
like a quarter of it.
Bro, I'll tell you this.
Dropping gems.
Will Smith said, yeah, so many gems. I don't want to give too much away, but it relates to this. He said, I got my first $1,000 for rapping one day. And he goes, since that day, he said, I would do everything I did is in opposition of denying someone giving me that $1,000 again. So everything he did was like, how can I make sure that people keep giving me money for being great? And he said, I didn't really smoke. I didn't curse, right? Like all those things he had, those morals. And then obviously he said woman was his weakness. But like Will Smith is someone that you can really go like, yo, that nigga really don't do anything crazy, but he's still great.
Yeah, but you can tell that.
Or
that
is
Will Smith-
his PR just that great? And we don't know about all the fucked
Like, we
up
thought
shit
Jay-Z
he
and
did.
Beyonce was like clean.
You could tell that Will Smith is intense. The way he looked at that dude when that dude tried to kiss him and
he
smacked
smacked
him, bro. And you could just tell by the way he talks about like fear and all that. He's an intense personality.
He has some
vices back
demons
there.
that we don't know about.
For sure.
That's gonna come out just like Bill.
Yo,
He's wired.
Dead ass.
I'll tell you this. I won't bring it away, but they're in the interview. Yo, Will Smith talks about that fucking slap and about
Oh, I bet.
Jay-Z calls him, and I don't want to give it away, but Jay-Z fucking calls Will Smith and fucking like pretty much celebrates the fact that he smacked the fucking guy. But that makes you go like because Jay-Z was so excited, like probably as a celebrity.
He's like, I've never seen you do anything dirty in your life.
Yeah, for sure. You got a
Oh,
squeaky
my
clean
gosh.
image.
Now you
I mean,
smacking people?
Yeah, that's dope. But go check the interview out, by the way. Shouts out to Rap Radar. Good friends over at Rap Radar. Not friends.
Not at all.
All right, let's get off of the national shit. I want to talk about local shit and then Griff shit, and then talk about Whine. Don't let me forget to talk about Whine.
For sure.
But what's going on locally? You guys went to a show, right? What y'all do this past week? We've been going to a lot of different shit.
Oh, Bizzy Crook.
Yeah.
Go see
was
Bizzy
first.
Crook at the Phase 2 headquarters. Who else
that?
is part of that? Jams. I think Jams is part of it. I don't know. I haven't met
It
all
was
those guys.
Jams faced, yeah. Jams did it.
Yep. So you know Jams? I haven't met Jams.
Met him once at the Slight
I think
show.
I dapped him up, but just because probably off face card.
Met him once at the Slight show, but that's it.
It was cool.
It was good.
Yeah, I didn't want to get all the artists' names wrong, but the Empowered Latinos were out there, I believe, or Rosemary Babies. Hopefully I get that right. Rosemary's Baby, sorry. Yeah, I thought it was dope. It was dope. Everybody killed it. Kay Brosey, who was actually against Andre for the 98.5, she was there. She killed it.
KB Rose. It's not KB Rose.
It may be KB Rose.
I think it is.
Hey, sorry.
You say K Brosey?
I say Kay Brosey because that's how.
wild,
I
dude.
mean that. Listen, we live in the Instagram era. I haven't met her directly, so
No,
she
that's
hasn't been
kinda
able to
fire,
check me
though,
on
real
it.
talk.
Like
All right.
either way, so it's probably
out.
KB Rose, but she had Kid Rock, but I don't know what happened because Kid Rock didn't end up going on stage. I know they have a song together. He had smoked that verse.
King Rock. You say King Rock?
King Rock was there.
Yo,
Yeah,
Griff,
he was in
you
the
fuck
building.
with King Rock heavily, correct?
Yes, indeed.
What's the relationship with you and him? Like you got?
We're always good,
Yeah?
man. We're always good.
You ever produced for him or anything?
We've sat down and talked about it, but nothing.
All right, so here's my
Solid
take.
yet.
My take, my very, very light take on King Rock is that I think he's like hometown hero. I think if any artist can get the hometown behind his back, it's him. Like every show he does, he wins every contest, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And I think over time, my big thing I used to say King Rock didn't make songs like he was.
Oh, he definitely makes songs.
The last couple songs he's put out in the last year, I'm like, oh shit. So I think he has the fan base, he has the bars, and he has the song making ability. Like it's only a matter of time.
And now it's just actually molding the project to the way that he sees fit. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much where it all comes down to. Otherwise than that, he has everything.
Have you heard pieces of this album?
Well, I know the direction that he wants to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard where he's like super song structure itself.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't put those together as yet.
All right.
But the direction of it is real worldly. It's soulful. It's hip hop. It's trap. He's doing something for the globe.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I think that's dope.
Yeah.
I know it. I think doesn't King Rock have a song on Chris Daniels and shit? I'm pretty sure it's a feature. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure everybody does.
I just might or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. I featured it number one on my social sets.
Do you drop local people's music at like when you're DJing out?
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
If I could fit it, like give me a remix of some recurrent shit that everybody likes, then I'll put it out there. But like original records, it's kind of hard to push just because people aren't trained for different. You know what I mean?
Jim.
They're trained for what they always hear.
How do you then? All right? So if an artist wants to break a record, try to break a record with you at the club, like is there a strategy to that? Is there?
Yeah, come with a mastered track, and don't come to a club with me with the track in hand. I can't play your song right
with
then
a
and
CD.
there. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me for not playing your record right on spot, homie. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this and at the exact time that you're coming to me with it. Like,
yeah, is it still even necessary for a DJ to break a record or to break an artist? Like, is that still a thing?
well, for certain DJs, for professionals, that is. Yeah, we will always break records.
When y'all were doing Pay Up J, were you trying to get the DJs playing your shit?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's how our started.
We got up.
I tried every motherfucking thing for Pay Up. I tried to get us in establishments. I tried to get us. I ended up was like, yo, we need to be downtown. So that's how I even linked up with Spiff originally, which is part of Sound Mechanics as well. He was managing me for a little bit, and that's how I originally met Griff, actually. So, yeah, the answer is yes. You try to get into clubs, you try to get into strip clubs, you try to get into establishments, you try to get on every motherfucking thing.
But it's just the follow-through or the pre-follow-through to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't come to me while I'm at work about your record or playing your record or saying that I'm not supporting because I'm not playing it now. I don't know the record yet.
I don't know the record. Yeah.
You don't even know if people like it.
Yeah, I don't even know if that'll work or if it's to my specifications.
Right.
Like if your track isn't mastered, if I can't hear your vocals right, if it ain't slapping like the next record that I put it next to, you slipping.
Damn.
You looking crazy, I'm looking crazy.
And
that's not a good look for who you are.
Yeah.
It's looked down upon, but the way I got into and got spipped to spin me in the clubs was I did remixes and shit like that. Like I got on the hot person's beat and I just kept on putting them out. We ended up putting a mixtape out of it.
And they remember the voice.
Yep. And then hopefully you just get one or two people to be like, yo, that's Mouth. Yo, that's Mouth. You know, oh, this is my boy. You know, one of the niggas in there will be talking to some girl like,
Absolutely.
this is my boy. You know, like.
But I feel weird because we tell people. I always hear it said like even in the now like nowadays like doing remixes is kind of lame, right? Like we know local artists that do a lot of like remixes or freestyles of songs. And
but that's what I'm talking about. That's that legwork that people don't want to do no more. You know, so they'll do some wild shit, say they part of a gang, and then we focus on the drama just to get us to listen to the one record. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's happening now. But the legwork is going off of somebody else's shit because that's how the brain is trained. They're here for things that are already out there and already relevant. What can you do something that'll twist this up a little bit better? You know? All right, so here, we got this artist. We're going to put him on there. What you got? And we fit it in. And then people start hearing your voice. Same thing with you, Mouth. You had it on many remixes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's how people get they following. They start up. It moves.
You have to supplement it with everything. Of course, you're not going to be... I don't think mixtape artists have a way into the game without having original content either. Yeah. But I do think every avenue should be an avenue for you. Hey, if this is what's going to take to spin, hey, also track number 3 is a remix of Taste by Tyga, bro. Throw that on for me and just shout my name on the mic or something.
But
bro.
it's as quick as you can possibly get to it too. So you know, whatever the wave is, say Tyga for example, as soon as you hear that record, do it because you know the radio's gonna pick it up. You already got a remix ready to go. So bomb. Right. Hit 8 DJs with it. Be like, I got this remix. They'll quicker take that than your original record.
Your original shit. That's crazy.
Just because they don't know if you got a fan base behind you or not.
How much local music do you pay attention to? Is it hard to?
It's hard to. It's hard to. It's not like people who want me to hear this stuff. They come to me with it, and I'll critique it, and I'll listen, and I'll give them some idea of what it is that they need to do. If they're just trying to go for club play, that's different than just getting streams. You know what I mean? In the clubs, it's one thing. Like, I know that world. You gotta come with like shit that the club is gonna rock with.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. And if you're not, I'm gonna tell you no on spot. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Don't do it to me.
What does it have to do? What would you consider a club hit to sound like? I mean, what kind of, in what vein do you?
Like I said, it all goes down. Now, is it's more than just the vocal of it. Mm-hmm. It's the production of it. It's the unison of it all. Mm-hmm. Does it stack up against the other records that are already known? Right. Or is it gonna go? We're rising in the club, and then you play your record, and that's just a drop.
And everybody's looking at you like, yo, what the hell is this, Griff?
Be like, I don't even know. I gotta go to the bathroom. Dude. Like, it's not my fault.
Well, last night, man, was one of the topics of conversation. All of us went to the Southwest Florida open mic night, and I mean, there's a lot of performers, and every other song, you know, I'm not gonna say who, but like these songs were not mastered. They were not. They were sounding horrible. Like I just think that. Like, what do you got? What do you got to do to make sure that? Because obviously they recorded at a studio. I know people that recorded at a studio.
Yeah, well, everybody doesn't record at a studio. Right. They record at home. At a friend. Yeah, they record at home now because everything is so computer accessible. But I even tell them, because I don't want to do it on stage. You know, when I'm hosting, I want to give them positive reinforcement. But when they get down off of stage, I let them know about what's wrong with their track, what's wrong with their vocal. I let them know how they can better their stuff, if they take that information or not. Sometimes I'll give them those gems, and they'll come back next month with the same quality. Yeah. And I could spot you out. Yeah. I know who is gonna make it and who won't.
Last night there was some dope ones. Steph, who you said you liked? So who did you like last night?
C-Note.
C-Note is amazing.
Wait. So not C-No, S-E-N-O from Naples.
C-Note.
Right.
Yeah. I already looked him up on Instagram.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why did you like him?
his energy was what got me. He was like hyped up, jumping around. So he had like a whole look.
I think it's even more. It's more than he had a look. He has a presence to him. His energy is off the chain, but his vocal presence is so strong that it matches how strong the record is when it's coming out. It sounds like it's part of the production. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can rap all day, but you don't sound like a rapper.
Yeah, he looks like a rapper too.
Yeah, he had a little bag. He had a little Louis V bag.
Yeah, man. I mean, he has the image, everything. He's
got
the
it all. This guy really has it all. He's dope as fuck.
Damn.
Him and Hollow Tip 10 Toes is really nice.
They did like 2 songs that night.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They're
I've known
awesome.
Cino for actually a long time. He used to go by Star. He used to be Sherelle from Pay Up. That used to be a running mate of hers before she joined Pay Up.
Yeah.
So, I've known about Star for a long time, and I think Andre tried to get some music with him, and man, just through over the years, I mean, you lose touch and stuff like that, but it's good to see him. It was good to see him last night for sure.
To me, he seems like he practices not even on the mic. Like he's just in the bathroom somewhere, just working on his
all the time.
Yeah,
all the time. He lives like he's a rapper. Probably. Right. That is who he is.
That is who he is.
Who won the? Who won that last night? Who won the?
Trey from Flavor Gang.
Trey Way. No.
Yeah.
Trey. That dude had a nice ass. I mean, he was hype. I mean, he had a really good performance too. He was fucking Travis Scott jumping on.
He had the presence, the mask. I mean,
he
was
in the crowd and
he went into the crowd, tried to get them hyped. The dreads was swinging. It was fire, bro. He
was more than rapping. He became a rock star.
For sure.
Oh, for sure.
In that moment, it was super believable.
You won $500? You can win $500 from that thing?
$500.
That's a good payday. Just go up there and sing hot for you, bro. You could get one $500 winning right there, bro. Just sell it. Just sell it, bro.
Hey, hot for you. How come you never spun hot for you, Griff?
Man, listen.
I sent you the song too. I went a little promo run, nigga.
Listen.
You never dropped my shit.
It's because you didn't get in my feelings.
No, that's not true. Yo, you came through the Sky Bar and I dropped that.
Did really?
For you, baby. Yo, I swear to God on everything I did. And he ran up, but he was saucy as hell.
Oh, really?
Super saucy.
All the girls?
He was like, Griff. Oh, you playing my shit right now?
Nah, that shit was dope. Look, I'm just saying, there's going to be a moment when we press the button on my rap career for real.
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to have 100 ghostwriters. Every song, I'm going to have produced out the ass by Cappy, by Steve Woods. It's going to go through the ringer.
Probably.
And then it's going to pop, bro. It's going to be the album.
Can't wait to hear. Come on.
Steve
Yeah, Steve Woods was in there. Shout out Steve Woods.
Bro.
Malik's going to
Lady
be
Flavor.
Khaled pretty soon. Like, that's how it's going to go. But, shout out Steve Woods. I saw him last night,
coming on
too.
the show. He said he has a lot to say, a lot to talk about. So
Hey.
Steve Woods been rocking for a while. I mean, all right. So were you rocking when Plies was popping? Like when Plies really? What was that like for the city? Like when Plies was going and you were DJing?
It's kind of weird, you know what I mean? Like they Fort Myers don't claim Fort Myers until something bigger happens.
You know what it's
and
like?
He had to step out to actually get the limelight here. He wasn't getting it like off bat. Hey, I'm Plies and I'm from your area.
Nah.
He had to pop in Tampa and in Miami before Fort Myers even saw him.
And then what? Yeah. And then why isn't it like? It seems like if someone makes it from that town, it puts everybody on. Everybody rides the wave.
Nah, I feel like he didn't do that though.
Another rapper.
Plies didn't do that because
I think he does
like, yo, my city ain't really hold me down at all. If you even hear it in some of his songs, he'll shout out Tampa, he'll shout out Miami quicker than he'll shout out Fort Myers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he'll shout out Fort Myers, but not like that.
But not like that, yeah.
I think he essentially, like, him and Bizzy Bizzy tried to do the same thing he did, except for the fact that I don't think Bizzy didn't get a Billboard hit like Plies did. You know, Plies and the Akon song really kind of set it off, right? Like I think that was like where the catalyst was. Yeah. Even though people in the city, I think most of it was like chatter between him and Frank Lenny at the time. Yeah. Did you pick that up? Like I think that beef was like kind of a thing that was talked about a lot actually at the same time. And then Plies just had Shawty, and then it was over. Like he was just out of here. You know, he didn't even mention Fort Myers for a long time.
A long time.
So what happens if a Dominic Fike or King Rock or one of these guys make it from here? Like, what do we see happen? Because I always hear like, "Yo, we made it." But like, give me another city, Atlanta, right? Obviously, but like, But that's a little bit different. Like Atlanta has been, I mean, since Outkast, right? Like it's been pop. Atlanta's a big hub. But like, give me a small town that all of a sudden all these Fayetteville, North Carolina. Is there a bunch of niggas that J. Cole put on from Fayetteville, North Carolina? Is Fayetteville popping now because of J. Cole? I don't know if it's as big as we think we're gonna.
And I think one thing's for sure, we need to get the city all underneath a collective hub in order for something like that to happen.
Like a record label?
Maybe.
I think it starts with like a studio. I'm pretty sure it's a studio club combination, right? Like, because when you go to Atlanta, it's like music is just
the whole city is
a
behind
bloodline.
Yeah,
like you walk anywhere, there's white people bumping Gucci. Everybody is like on Young Thug. Like
the whole city is behind it.
Yeah, it's like you can't walk without music, hip hop being part of the scene.
And they're on the same wave compared to here, where I feel like if we all got different hip hop artists that we like locally, but nobody is on the same artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not a real push. We can say King Rock is dope. We can say C Note is dope, but nobody's ever gonna get under one artist and push that one artist.
Who's the most in the middle artist locally that maybe all the crews, all the people are behind? Like, who would you say is the closest to that? Like, has everybody?
That's so hard to say. It's really nobody got that.
You don't think King Rock plays that line? Because he does have a lot of the street dudes because who he is, and then like all his music. but then he maybe like a lot of the new Renaissance hipster kids and shit.
But the problem is that those lanes stay so split.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to blur.
Nobody wants to
that line. You know what I mean? So
I think what it is the song, right? Like, because all people can listen to March Madness and probably Atlanta and just gel, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just you need a star that's bigger, that everybody is just okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think we have that yet. I don't think we have like the song. We don't have the moment, because sometimes it's a moment too. Like you get that everything.
We need to take someone's song and do a dance challenge to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know
but it's got to be
Why it gotta be a goddamn dance challenge?
But here, it's got to be the song though, or else it won't catch on. It's got to be the song that we all like. Just know that it's fucking out of here.
How many MCs that we have here that are dance hip hop artists?
No, not
I'd
like
say
that.
a couple.
I'm saying what you got to do. Not like I'm not talking about Lee with a Rock with it type dance challenge. I'm talking about like
that's still the
Kiki,
same
do
thing,
you
though.
love me? Like make it a vibe, make it a cultural moment. So that the song goes and then everything else follows behind it.
But we can't do it. We can't do it unorganically because the world won't take it.
I'll do it.
Yo, I'm telling you, when it happens, the song it will happen. It will be a moment.
Drake,
we all will know.
Drake paid Shiggy
$250K.
This is what I was just about to go to that point. I was about to say, yo, listen, or Drake paid Odell
Beckham to do the
challenge.
challenge.
Do the dance.
You do the challenge. You do the challenge. That's a marketing. That's a good marketing plan right there.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't think
viral
Odell's
marketing
just
is
a
a
dancing
thing,
nigga, bro?
Huh?
Odell's just kind of a dancing ass nigga.
That's exactly
Well,
why
you
they
paid
pulled
the
it.
dancing ass niggas to do
I think
it.
he paid him. I think he paid the one. I think it probably.
Seven, you work in marketing. Isn't there such thing as called viral marketing, where you do like you try to make a viral video? Like, there's. Why is that not? It's the same way you're paying a radio, the same way you're paying for marketing. Why can't you pay Malik to fucking do the fucking, whatever?
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a bag.
Look, I'm gonna start a company.
I see what's going on. Let me get. I got you, bro. I got you.
All right, think about 2 Millie Rock. 2 Millie. He almost single-handedly brought back New York rap, but like him a part of other people brought back New York in another season of like New York like rain in a sense. The Millie Rock?
The Millie Rock is so
Come
New York,
bro.
Yeah.
So not that you have to go gimmicky, but you got to create a moment at least, like you were saying. Create a moment, whether it's a dance, whether it's a cultural
but still,
significance.
coming back to the city, it's still about blurring those lines. You have to have the support, not only from like the cats on MLK, but to the cats that are hip hop, but they don't fuck with MLK, or to the tastemakers that are over here and just like, all right, guys, we see you and we do this.
So, all right, everyone
You know
always
what I mean?
says that Fort Myers is like, we have like some sort of negative crab in a barrel mentality. Is that Fort Myers, or is that people? Is that cities? Why did Atlanta? What about people in Atlanta makes them support each other? It can't be because we're different types of people. What is it here?
We just don't have enough people to pull from. I feel like when you go to a bigger city like that, Atlanta, LA, New York, you have so many people on a like-minded scale. Like you can find that just walking around the corner. You'll bump
For
into
sure.
15
For sure.
of 15 of you. You know what I'm saying?
New York was doing the same thing for a long time too. I mean, you could just bump into ciphers and stuff like that. Like it was osmosis. It was a community that created these type. And I think LA and like West Coast had it for a little bit. I think Atlanta. I think Florida has it now.
Right.
Except that we're not outside with it. I feel like,
but regardless of the matter,
what's
what's happening now, especially with Curate and what you guys are doing, you are building that scene. It's to the point where people are checking for you and seeing where they can go to get that dope content.
Right.
You know what I mean? We never had that before. Nowhere in this area.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Southwest Florida Open Mic Night, you guys, GCL. Like it's imagine if all of those things came under one umbrella.
I think we already do.
Yeah.
I think Southwest Florida is the umbrella. People just
I
we
don't-
just got to keep on making little hubs. Because I went to a place on fucking Monday.
I like the
Same
different
shit.
flavors
Like,
of going.
they're creating
Yeah.
little events and they're creating culture. They're
But
for a
what
younger
if-
crowd, but
what I'm saying is, what if all of everybody that we just mentioned actually did an event bringing everybody together?
I think that's gonna happen. I think
That'll happen.
I've been getting look. I look over the last. Even I'm in the process of creating, scaled events. We have all these little small things. What happens if we all come together? I know multiple different people, even in the rock scene, who's trying to do the same thing. Meetings happening, meeting of the minds, committees. And it's gonna happen because I think that's what people are realizing is that like everyone's building. GCL's building their own thing.
Yeah.
Hippie Circle, Underviews is building their own thing. Curate's building their own thing. And we all have different voices, different flavors. Me and Jay and Steph bring a whole other voice than CB does, because CB is telling a different perspective.
Right.
And it needs there needs to be a Curate and a GCL and an Underviews and a Hippie Circle.
Yeah,
because
for sure
we're telling different stories.
Yeah,
and different.
absolutely.
But you're right in the sense that what if we created, which multiple people have approached me about, a really big music festival in between Miami and Orlando, other than the Okeechobee Fest. Right, Okeechobee Fest is crazy big.
It's way north though.
What about Rolling Loud? Huge, right?
Huge.
Started in Miami.
Yeah.
If we can create something like that, we control the artists.
Yeah.
We control the headliners and we control the openers
Right.
that are Southwest Florida artists. That
Yeah.
means everybody from Florida is going where? To Fort Myers because there's a big ass festival with Kendrick Lamar headlining.
Yeah.
Oh, and then who's opening? King Rock.
Yeah.
Chris Daniels,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
How dope would that be? So
it's gonna happen.
it'll get everybody.
the
It
idea
will
is
get
to make-
everybody on the same page.
Right.
Yeah, I think Southwest Florida is just a couple years premature, but we'll need to be a place that rappers stop by on their tours.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is
Absolutely.
the connecting city between
have
Tampa
to.
and Miami for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really good point, Griff. And as coming from you, as like I don't want to say gatekeeper, but yeah, I mean you're a curator of our city. That's a very important point.
Yeah.
Because I think what a lot of artists need and what you guys didn't have, what Pay Up didn't have here, is a bunch of people who care that are not artists, other artists.
Yeah.
Because technically, other than Black Magic, when I get bored with shit and I do an album, I'm not an artist. I'm in love with the culture of Southwest Florida hip hop and music, right? So
I'm not a rapper, but I'm a rapper.
Yeah, I'm not a rapper, right? So there's a
get
bunch
it.
of people. CB is not an artist, like he's not a hip hop artist, but he's covering other artists. We need people, and for shows, we need people who are not artists to go to shows. Like Stephanie said that a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Right? Like
Me, I
we
go.
need.
We need the consumer.
Yeah.
We need the consumer. I think that when the community comes though, like people will jet towards us because guess what? Hip hop has been the new pop for like 10 years, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like people want that hip hop presence in their communities. Young people will come out and like, yo, I just want to hear the new Kendrick like live with other people that get it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sometimes
absolutely.
it's about, and I don't think we've ever had that in Southwest Florida. So I think like we're like really in, I still think we're still premature, but it's going to be lit here in the next couple of years.
Oh, I believe
bro.
it.
Oh
I believe
my
it.
God.
I see it changing so much.
Bro, I'm
For
excited,
sure.
bro. I'm excited, and shouts out to Southwest Florida Open Mic Night, Crystal. We got a link. We got to talk. Shouts out to GCL. Who else is rocking? Laveau Life. Shouts out to Underviews, Hippie Circle.
Yep.
Who else is doing shit? Like even Set Life Pro is doing some cool stuff.
Those
Frankie
people you
Colt.
met?
Yeah, the
Guevara.
Guevara, I want to say.
Guevara.
Yeah, so I met up with them on
Okay.
Monday. They have like a roundtable that they do weekly on Mondays at Green Cup from 5 to 8. So they do roundtable and they basically just talk about the culture, but young cats, like
Yeah.
you know, just fresh out of high school, just started in college.
That's fire.
They're talking about activism. And, I mean, they want to do some next level shit. Like when I was talking to them, they really want to get a hold of this community. They really feel like young people aren't spoken for well enough.
Young too, and I keep
Yes.
I keep saying when I say young, like the last couple of years, I've been like, yeah, us young people. But like I'm old. Like they're young. How old are they? 18, 19, 20?
Yeah, they're like 18, 19, 20.
That's
Like
what
like
we
some of
do.
the artists there, fresh out of high school, seniors, talking about like taking over FGCU, FSW type shit. Like, yeah, man. I mean, like, and I heard their music tight, you know, but they're like still like very super young, but they got super great aspirations, bro. I'm excited to see what this what the the city brings up.
Go Guevara. I don't know where to spell it, but we'll tag them and shit anyways.
Yeah.
But shouts out to them. Before we get out of here, we want to talk about Griff real quick, man. Like, I know it's not really interview format, but I do want people to know, like, yo, like what's your? I know a little bit of your background DJing, but like, what is like, where do you come from? What's the cloth you come from as far as like music and culture?
In the islands, we call me a half breed. I'm Jamaican.
Half breed.
Half breed, dog. We're there.
That's all I know.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican Trinidadian. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So father's Jamaican, mom is Trini.
Why do y'all never say Tobago when y'all say Trinidad? Like y'all just live.
That's under one umbrella right there.
y'all one nation, bro.
Yeah, we one nation.
No Tobago.
Yeah, no Tobago's there, but still, you know, TNT to the bone.
TNT.
Yeah.
Okay, so you half breed, and then you are you from? Are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn originally,
from Brooklyn.
but I spent time in Jamaica and Trinidad. My father was an electrician, so he jumped from both islands. I left New York when I was 2 and came back when I was 12.
And then how'd you start DJing?
Just with my uncle. He had his own reggae sound, untouchable sounds, and I just learned 45s.
Was the first type of DJing you learned with reggae music? Like,
yeah, yo.
That's crazy.
Reggae and soca.
That we're doing Whine this weekend. And
yeah,
they all come
it's crazy. I'm just ready for it.
So would you say you did that, like, the reason why you DJ'd is literally for this event Saturday? Like, why you got started was for Whine on Saturday?
Yeah, it's pretty much for island music. That's
that's pretty dope.
You know, so coming back to that feels good.
That's
I was like,
cool.
damn, should I do like a 45 set? But that's too much.
Scooby was kind of tight at me last night, bro.
Yeah, he was mad. He's like, how you gonna do this and you ain't gonna get a hold of me?
Yeah, because he actually tried to holler at me at one
Scooby, that's my partner, yo. That's my partner.
I told Scooby a while ago when I was planning it in my head about Whine. I was like, I got an event in July. And this turns out there's not enough, you know, there's only one spot, and we got X already messed with each other.
Yeah.
So it was like, it made sense. But Scooby was so, like, literally, I'll be honest, I thought of him before you because it's fucking Whine. So you think, you know, but shouts out to Scooby, bro.
Yeah.
You're freaking fire.
Yeah.
Your
Next event.
Respect. Yeah.
Big up, Red Scooby.
Big up.
He did dope at the open mic too.
He was really good.
Yeah, he snapped.
So what? All right. So give us just a quick history of like your DJ experience. Like you spun under. You told me last time, was it DJ Scratch?
Carry crates for Red Alert.
That's right.
I've been all over the place, man. Did engineering with Same Page. Did engineering with Bad Boy. I did clubs in New York for almost 10 years before I came down to Florida.
Why did you come down to Florida?
Family. They were sick, so came to take care of them. If it wasn't for that, I'd still be up in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yo, before we go on,
Yeah.
the young niggas have to go YouTube DJ Scratch and go watch what this nigga does.
Yo, he's like
bananas. Yo, he's crazy.
He's bananas. And this is like how we, even in the beginning of the show, how we were saying about, you know, the whole Tiger situation, is that legwork. I was underneath somebody that I didn't even get to touch the turntables. I just had to watch. I had to organize records. It wasn't about any money. It wasn't about doing shit. You know what I mean? I had to learn about being a person before it was about the craft.
It's just as important.
It's just as important.
Dang.
And
so I know. Speaking of person and DJing, how was it DJing next to Questlove, like before Questlove?
That was crazy because that was the first time we ever met. So like he didn't know if I could get down.
Yeah.
And so I gave him them hands.
He gave him them Vic Mensas. Yeah. Come see me with these hands.
And then he was like, all right.
That's
you can
fire.
rock. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to do that. It's not about just always talking your mess and showing the show.
Right, for sure. That's crazy, man. Like, is there any other big names like that? I know I'm just like trying to get some name drops, but any other?
Well, I used to work radio as well. I did interviews with multiple artists, hip hop artists. I've been around the block as far as that's concerned. You know.
Damn, bro.
I did President Obama's pre-inauguration.
Oh, when he came here?
Oh, that's crazy.
For Orlando at National Urban League. Did that.
That's dope.
Patti LaBelle, George Clinton. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm never one to really like put all those.
I know. I gotta
That's
make
fire,
you
though. Yeah. You gotta get that before and then introduce them with
big
it.
things,
Got
big
it.
things. Yo, so like we got this event coming up. On Saturday.
Saturday,
called Whine.
yeah.
What's your history with X?
I met X when I moved from New York and I just seen him around DJing, and we kind of just clicked up like that. I can't really remember exact moment.
Yeah.
But good energy.
Good energy.
You know what I mean?
He's a dope kid. I'm gonna call X real quick. I would see.
Did you know him before or after KJ52?
After that.
After that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call. I would see if he'll pick up. Let's see if X can pick up.
Oh, surround sound.
Hello.
X, you live. Don't say anything incriminating. You on the podcast.
Hey, the podcast you were supposed to hit me up yesterday.
I know. We had some technical. Wow, nigga. Wow.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Hey man, we just want to say what's up. We got Griff here. We got Steph. We got Jay. We're all sitting around chilling.
Hey.
What's going on,
What
man?
up?
What's poppin'?
We're an hour and 15 minutes in. We're way too long. But
Hey.
we just want to check in with you. You in Atlanta right now still?
Yeah. We here, man. We got one of our weekly work crew events tonight. About to head over there.
What is that called? Is that Smothered and Covered? Which one is that?
Yeah. Yep. That's our one where anything goes, man. Remixes, underground shit, all types of weird, funky stuff. You know what I mean?
For sure. And you guys got a couple different nights going. Like I got like Smothered and Covered. Y'all got the R&B night, right?
Yeah. That was on Friday. Yeah, man. It's a packed schedule, man. Grateful out here for all that, man. For real.
Real quick, man. Like, I was just talking about you X and Griff, and like, you guys' history, but like. Real quick, man, like, what was it? What's your history with Southwest Florida, man? Tell the people, because some people want to know, like, who's this Xavier Black? Or some people say, who's Xavier BLK? So
Yeah, totally. Yeah, man. Oh, shit, man. That's spent my high school, college years there before I dropped out. Shout out FGCU, AE. The whole 1.5 years that I spent.
But, did you get that FAFSA?
Yeah,
FAFSA, bro. My first FAFSA check, I got a white G-Shock, nigga.
Hey,
I bought a
there
white
you go.
G-Shock with that shit.
That's all that was for, right? For us to ball out. That wasn't really to pay for school, right?
No, hell no. For sure that.
Oh, man.
my gosh. All right, bro.
Man, but so that was I got my first, I moved to Fort Myers when I was 16, got my first set of turntables out there, man, and just learn from a couple homies really quick. And then one of them passed me off a VHS tape. For anybody that doesn't know what a VHS tape is,
I have no
yo,
I remember.
Griff, I'm in my studio now. Griff, you would appreciate this. I have this videotape. So it's a VHS of the Invisible Scratch Pickles turntable workshop. Yeah, bro.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, man. So
right now.
Yeah, I remember.
yeah.
That nerdgasm.
So pause the podcast while we have some nerd DJ talk.
I know.
Man, but yeah, man, I learned really straight up. I kept rewinding this thing. This is before YouTube was out, so there wasn't like no DJ tutorials and shit. And then just going out in the city, seeing some of the elders like Griff, you know what I mean?
Damn, another old plug.
We just realized that Griff is generations above us.
Yeah.
Yo,
probably
real
3
talk,
generations
real talk.
in, right?
All day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, X,
yeah.
what can we expect at Whine? I still don't know. I've been watching videos and posts and stuff, but like, what can we expect at Whine, bro?
Hey.
Griff's opening up, right? You got a little.
Yeah, well, opening and closing, man.
Oh, grand opening, grand closing.
Yes. Oh yeah, man.
All I need is 30
bro,
minutes.
it's yeah, man. It's gonna be my best way to describe it is if you were when we were all maybe 12, 13, watching BET, and the one segment they would play like a dance hall video, and you were just looking at it and you were like, yo, this is some gritty, grimy shit in a basement, dark dungeon, and beautiful women. The walls are sweating and they're doing that's the type of environment that we're trying to create there, where ain't no cell phones out. If you got the cell phone out, you literally just recording because you have an amazing time, but nobody playing the wall. Everybody moving.
Bro, I'm excited. I've never seen a wall sweat.
Man,
yes, it happens.
In Brooklyn, they're called bashments.
Bashment, yes,
So
all the way, man.
They would flip out a house basement, put a big wall of speakers along the side of it, and just thump out to like 6 in the morning.
Bro, I'm about to go pick up like 4 subs tomorrow. I already got the pair too, so I'm about to blast whatever.
We need to make walls shake. That's what it is.
Yes.
Who you got coming down with you, bro?
And so it's going to be my DJ partner, Jeremy Avalon. He helped start the party with me over 2 years ago. And then our guest host, she is Monty Ray, great Trinidadian soca singer. So yeah, man. So she just got back from New Orleans. She travels all over, dope. So I'm sure she'll probably rock a song or two while she's out there too. And then so some of the rest of the crew, man. We got some of the rest of the work crew homies coming down just to chill, kick it too as well. Some dancers that are gonna hit the floor and get the party started. You know.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm
excited, bro. Y'all make sure y'all travel safe. Get down here one piece.
No doubt,
It's gonna be a great night, man. I'm excited. Thank you so much, bro.
Hey.
You get some. You have fun tonight, bro.
Yes, yo. Shout out to the Curate crew, man. Appreciate y'all extending the invitation.
Yes, sir, man. All right, bro. Take care, man.
Stay up, X.
Bet. Peace.
Yo, was it Bashman?
Bashment.
I'm from Brooklyn. I don't even know what this is.
Bashment. You never been to a bashment party? That's the real shit. You know what I mean? Real dance hall thing where the bass is flexing so hard. It's just.
I think I've been to one.
Gritty.
What?
Yeah. Really?
I made out one of those.
It's just
I went to
just
New
sounds
York
like one big Sean Paul
and-
music video to me, B. Like,
I went to New York and I went into this bar that looked normal, and there was like downstairs, and it was just like dark lights, just like loud.
As soon as she walked through the door,
music.
shake that thing.
Like this is where I
You
want
don't
to be.
know who you dancing with. You just doing it. It's crazy. You know.
Shit.
It's
Well,
good energy.
Sounds like a
excited.
good time.
I'm excited for Saturday. Griff, man, we gotta do another interview one day.
For sure, man. I'm down.
We're gonna do a deep dive on the beef between you and
man.
Tiger.
That's like let's
scratch that. But nah, man. Thank y'all so much for listening, man.
Yes, sir.
It's been. I think it was
Thank
a
you
good
for
podcast.
having
Pretty
me,
good
man.
podcast.
Thank you
You
for
dropped
having
some
me.
gems, Griff.
For sure.
You dropped some gems, bro.
Man.
If you an artist or anybody,
It's that ancient wisdom y'all keep talking about.
We need more of it on the podcast, man. These young kids gotta know, man. They gotta know how the game works, bro.
Yeah,
trying
for
to
sure.
get them the knowledge, man.
Word up.
Let me pull up some DJ scraps to get out of here. But any last words,
boy.
Jay? Any last words before we get out of here, man?
Nah, hell no. Sorry for everybody at Bizzy's show that I didn't do you guys more justice. That show was fucking tight. Good luck. The Before I Jump comes out. We didn't talk about that, but the track listing's out. That's coming out. A couple other artists. Hope to see you guys out.
Oh shit! Before we get out of here,
What?
Griff, did you watch the producer battle between Swizz Beatz and Timbaland?
No, I didn't see the last one I saw was with Just Blaze.
All right, Just Blaze. Who you won against? Swizz, right?
Yeah.
Who won? Who you think won?
Swizz came out with a bang at
So Swizz is 2-0.
Might be 2-0.
Because I definitely think he won the Timbaland one.
Oh yeah, he definitely got rid of Timbaland. I think.
All right? So what beat battle would you like to see?
That was the one that I wanted to see right there.
I want to see Dr. Dre get on there.
I want to see Premier and Pete.
Oh, see, that would be hard too.
Pete Rock. That would be fire.
That would be fire.
That'd be kind of boring though.
You think?
Like as far here's the thing, because Swizz Beatz has bangers. So when you do a beat battle, you do it with a bunch of people in like a concert setting.
But you just went from talking about like real producer battle and then to just amped up.
I'm just saying it's hard because when you
Pharrell versus Kanye.
When you do a beat battle though, it's like how hard the beat hit. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you saw the Timbaland versus Swizz Beatz, you're like, this is not even fair because. When a Swizz shit, it just rocks, and so you just get caught up in the hype of the song.
Yeah, but Timbo has some hard shit.
No, he does.
I don't think he did it in the right order either. Like he could have done better with his placements. He's done a lot of fire shit that I don't think he.
I do like the Kanye Pharrell battle.
Kanye Pharrell would be hard.
I think that'd be dope.
I think Dr. Dre versus
Who?
Premier.
Yeah, he loses. Dr. Dre loses.
Think he loses to Premier?
Mr. Carmack versus everybody. Promise. Do you know Mr. Carmack?
No,
I'm generations. I'm generations.
Don't worry, you're gonna have to give me the PDF.
No, this is a new guy.
Who is his name?
Mr. Carmack.
From where?
No. He's from Hawaii.
Who is he produced for?
He's not anybody famous, but regardless of the matter, his beats would body anybody famous.
For real?
We're gonna have to. I want to do a podcast with a bunch of DJs on one and just geek out on some DJ shit.
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, Steph, man, any last words, girl? Any last? Are you going to Whine?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I go to Whine?
I just want to know. Are you bringing girls with you?
Sure.
Bring the
friends,
girls, because if girls come,
many.
other people come. It's weird how that happens, but if you don't have females anywhere, other people don't go.
I'm sure a lot of girls are gonna show
That's right.
up.
No, it's gonna be wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be
wild. But all right, well, we'll see everybody there at Whine on Saturday. But thank y'all so much for listening to the Heat Check Podcast. Griff, thank you so much.
Yes,
bro.
thank you, my man. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes,
If you're watching this, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share on all socials and shit.
Bet.
Bang, bang.
Everybody, peace out. We're not going out to no music. I'm tired. It's 10:30. You know where your kids are. Go. This is Jay. Sound effects for us, please. Thank you. Just give us some more. Give us.